Vietnamese can be frightening to English speakers. Not only does it have combinations of letters we don't expect, it has all those diacritical marks hanging off it too. But there's one Vietnamese name that we encounter probably more than any other that although we are frightened by and are sure that we can't quite get right, we actually can say pretty much accurately without any particular difficulty. It's this name. Now, I've heard a lot of really interesting and creative pronunciations of this name. I've heard Nguyen, I've heard Nguyen, I've heard Jung, I've heard Nguyen. It's actually Nguyen. Got that? Now, there are differences if you want to speak actual Vietnamese, like an actual Vietnamese person. There's a sound for the northern Vietnamese accent and a different one, slightly different for the southern Vietnamese accent, and then there's the tone. I'm not going to frighten you off with all of those. I'm not trying to teach you how to speak Vietnamese like a native here. I just want to get you to say this name in English conversation. It's Nguyen. Now, you may think that you can't say that because it starts with ng. You see ng at the beginning of a syllable, you think ng, no good. But no, starting a syllable with ng may not be a thing we intend to do, but it's a thing we can do. I'll prove it to you. Here, say a thing we intend to do. Congratulations, you just said Nguyen. Here, a thing we intend to do. Welcome to the difference between phonetics and phonology. Phonetics is what we actually say. Phonology is what we think we're saying. Syllables are phonology. They don't exist in the mouth, they exist in the brain, which means to say any sound that you can say anywhere else at the beginning of a syllable, all you have to do is get over a mental block. Once you realize that you can say Nguyen or Ngairi or Ngati Fatua or anything else, you can. You're welcome.